Hello, hello. Today I want to talk about 4 ways to leverage technology without being controlled by it. Technology, it has a lot of positive benefits to it. We're able to share any idea. We're able to connect with people around the world. It makes life a lot more convenient and easy in many ways. And we also have almost all the information we can ask for at our fingertips. So there are some profound benefits to technology, but everything is a double-edged sword. Everything comes with strengths and weaknesses. And with technology, because this is so new to humanity, we're having a hard time adapting to it and using it without being controlled by it. Because a lot of people, if you just walk around, they're controlled by their phones, essentially. And that's the most blatant example. But we're just learning how to handle this explosion of technology. So here's 4 ways to leverage technology without being a victim or a slave to it. The first one is turn off the push notifications on your phone. So all those apps, Facebook, Twitter, Tinder, whatever, turn those push notifications off so they're not force fed to you. Okay, so you can look at what you want to look at when you want to look at it. So your phone's not beeping and buzzing constantly because it's such a distraction. I turn off all my push notifications. And also put your phone ringer and your text notifications or whatever on silent so they're not buzzing and ringing either. And only turn on your phone ringer when you're expecting a phone call. Otherwise, everything is way too distracting. Your phone will constantly be going off, and you won't be able to do anything else because you'll be constantly getting notifications about what other people want of you or what other people are doing. So if you have notifications coming at you constantly, you're essentially not living life on your own terms because you're having things dictated to you. So that's one. Turn off the push notifications. Only put on your phone ringer when you're expecting a phone call. So, that puts the ball in your court essentially and enables less distraction. And the second one is to be mindful. Be mindful of what you're doing. And again, meditation plays a big part in this. You have to cultivate a sense of mindfulness regarding everything you're doing. Otherwise, you'll get lost in technology and lost in everything because mindfulness is a foundational practice that applies to everything. So the more mindful you are, the less you'll be distracted and the less you'll be controlled by the technology you use. So if you're more mindful, if you're more aware, if you're more conscious, you're going to realize when you're just scrolling through your news feed on your phone or when you're just surfing the internet without a purpose. You're going to be more acutely aware of it, so you won't do it as often. So mindfulness is crucial, and this applies to everything in life. And that's also a segue to the next point, which is to use technology with purpose. So don't just scroll through your Facebook news feed or check it for no reason. Log on to technology, any form of it, with a purpose. So make sure you have a purpose in mind. Otherwise, you'll just be floundering and fiddling around for hours on end. So maybe you have an article that you want to share. Maybe you want to search for something specific on the internet. So make sure you have a purpose with your use of technology. Okay? And maybe being distracted is a purpose. But if you state it as a purpose, you'll be more mindful of it. So everything's a little ironic and paradoxical. But yeah, go on with a purpose, especially social media and all of that stuff. Have a purpose. Maybe sharing ideas is a purpose. Maybe seeing what your cousin across the country is doing. Have a purpose and state it to yourself, and that creates mindfulness, like the other point. And then the last one, the last way to leverage technology without being controlled by it is to take technological fasts. Take tech fasts. And this, it's based upon the concept you don't know the ocean you're in until you're removed from it. So you're not going to realize how much it controls your life until you put it down for a period of time. And Tim Ferriss, for example, who's an entrepreneur, investor, author, he's got a lot going on. He does screen-free Saturdays. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was doing it for a while. He won't use a computer or phone for a whole day on Saturdays. And this guy has more going on than pretty much anyone that's going to watch this video. So if he could do it, anyone can. And if you're going for a hike or going for a walk in nature, turn your phone off. There's no need for it. Be mindful of what you're doing. And another thing that I do personally is I don't use my phone from around 9:30 at night until like 10 in the morning. So I have over a 12-hour fast from that. And like I might use my computer in the morning before that. So I generally have a 12-hour technological fast every day. So it gives me some separation and it gives me some perspective. Because if you're using it constantly, if you're always immersed in it, you're going to be unaware of how it's controlling you. Like I said before, you can only establish that awareness if you step away from it for a second. And stepping away from it comes with a lot of benefits, especially if you're like out in nature as well, and that comes with its own benefits. So yeah, those are 4 tips to leverage technology without letting it control your life. So the first one is to turn off push notifications. The second one was mindfulness. The third one, what was the third one? Shit, I don't even know. Well, the fourth one was technological fasts. And oh yeah, the third one was use it with a purpose. So yeah, there they are. Yeah, leverage technology, get the benefits of it without being a slave to it. All right, cool. Peace, peace, much love, and one love, baby. Yeah.